What's up everyone? Very good morning to all of you. Welcome back to another video on Boeing Boy, and today's video is gonna be super interesting. Why? Because today I'm going on a flight abhi. I'm going to Srinagar. So I'm doing Delhi Srinagar and then Srinagar Delhi. So I thought why not show you guys कि pilots अपनी flight से पहले क्या क्या करते हैं. What all stuff, and there's a lot of it, that we have to do before we get on that aircraft and start flying. Now I know mostly लोगों को लगता है कि flying is mostly just about going to the aircraft and just putting in some numbers and just taking off and then flying the aircraft. That's not how it is. There's a lot of stuff which comes before a flight, and we prepare for our flights actually before every flight. So today I'm going to show you guys कि actual में क्या होता है with a real airline flight and a real airline pilot. Let's get started. So the reporting time for my today's flight is at 10:55 a.m. अभी टाइम हुआ है 9:40, तो I still have about 1.5 hours to go. मेरे को घर से एयरपोर्ट जाने में करीब आधा घंटा लगता है, तो I'll leave around 10:15. Now the flight का departure time is actually at 11:55, but I have to reach the airport 1 hour before my flight so that I can obviously prepare for the flight, set everything up and have a look at everything. So let's get ready and get going for our flight. तो एक बहुत अच्छी बात है कि हर फ्लाइट पे ना नहा कर जाना चाहिए, बिकॉज यू स्टे फ्रेश एंड योर माइंड स्टेज अलर्ट फॉर द फ्लाइट. बट आई एम वेरी श्योर आप लोगों को मेरे को नहाते हुए देखने में कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, तो आई स्किप द नहाने वाला पार्ट. आई सी यू गाइज आफ्टर अ बाथ. ऑल्सो ये देख रहे हो, ये मटका, आजकल हम एकदम देसी हो रखे हैं, हम मटके से पानी पी रहे हैं. तो अब नहाना धोना हो गया है, तो नाउ लेट मी शो यू गाइस कि आज की फ़्लाइट की रूटिंग क्या है. तो नॉर्मली आजकल चीज़ें काफ़ी मॉडर्न हो गई हैं, तो वी यूजुअली हैव एन आईपैड, एंड उस आईपैड पे सारा डेटा होता है हमारा. तो हमें फ़्लाइट कहाँ से कहाँ करनी है, क्या अप्रोचेस करनी है, कौन से चार्ट्स यूज़ होंगे, वो सब आर नाउ डेज अवेलेबल ऑन आईपैड्स. पहले के ज़माने में वी यूज़ टू हैव चार्ट्स, पेपर चार्ट्स जो एयरक्राफ्ट में रखे होते थे. बट नाउ डेज क्योंकि आईपैड में होते हैं, यू कैन इवन चेक दम एट होम, रेफर टू देम एंड बी रेडी फॉर द फ्लाइट इवन बिफोर यू गेट टू योर ऑफिस. So as you can see here, this is my personal iPad, and calendar mein you can see I'm operating Delhi Srinagar Delhi, and this is the application which is called Jepson FT Pro. On this application we get all our charts. So let me just set it up and I'll show you what my route for today is. So this is the routing for today's flight. So as you can see, we're starting off from Delhi. That's where we are right now, and from Delhi we'll then go to Butop, Asari, Papa Kilo, and then finally into Srinagar. Also I can have a look at all the charts here. So Delhi से हमारा कौन सा डिपार्चर होने वाला है, Delhi से हम टैक्सी कैसे करेंगे, all of that data is available on this iPad. So as you can see, that is श्रीनगर का टैक्सी वे का चार्ट, एंड श्रीनगर में हम जो लैंडिंग करने वाले हैं आज, उसमें हमें क्या प्रोसीजर फॉलो करना है, दैट विल बी गिवन हियर इन दिस चार्ट. So as you can see, it has all the details. I know it looks very complicated, but once you become a pilot, this will look very simple and you can read all of it. Now that the iPad is all set up, I just need to get my flight bag. I need to check if my flight bag has all of my documents or not, and are all of those documents valid or not. तो हमारे licenses जो होते हैं, medical होता है, इन सब की validity होती है. So we need to make sure that everything that we carry for the flight is valid, current and legal. So that is my flight bag, and that is Prachi's flight bag. So one of the most important things that we need to carry is this. This is our airport entry pass. So I'm sure you guys already know, airport में entry करने के लिए हमें ये pass चाहिए होता है, and this pass is extremely important. This is something you cannot forget, वरना airport में घुसने नहीं देंगे आपको. So basically अभी हो क्या रखा है कि मेरा जो ATPL license है, my airline transport pilot license, it's gone for renewal to DGCA because उसकी expiry आने वाली थी. So as a result I don't have my license right now, but I'm still flying. How is that? Basically DGCA has issued me a letter saying कि this pilot has submitted his licenses for renewal, but he can still continue flying based on that letter. So that allows me to fly. Let me show it to you. So I usually keep all of my documents here in this file, and ये file धीरे धीरे बढ़ती जा रही है. So this is the letter issued by DGCA stating that Tapesh Kumar has submitted his licenses and he can still continue flying. So as a result, I don't really have a lot of documents to check today because my licenses are gone. But I have this letter, so I'm good to go. and I can fly on this letter till the time my ATPL actually expires. जो पुराने वाला है वो expire होएगा 14 सितंबर को, तब तक के लिए I can actually continue flying. And now it's time for something non-aviation, and that is getting some खाना for the flight because that is super important. खाली पेट जहाज उड़ाना बहुत मुश्किल काम है. What's up? Hi शकुंतला मैम. शकुंतला मैम अभी उठी हैं. Unlike me, who woke up at 5:30 in the morning and did my swimming, and unlike Prachi ma'am who woke up at 5:30 in the morning and did nothing, मैंने उठ के swimming करी है. Also Prachi ma'am sponsored by Optimum Nutrition, giving me Optimum Nutrition का protein shake. Thank you, appreciate it.
This is a protein smoothie today. I mixed some blueberry into it.
Protein smoothie. इसमें दही है. Nice. And there is Vinod sir doing his early morning padhai. Hello Vinod sir. How are you doing? We are shooting a Boeing Boy video. Say hi. और ये मेरा फ्लाइट का खाना पैक होते हुए. Bye.
His mistress.
Okay, so now I'm in the car and like I told you guys आधा घंटा लगता है एयरपोर्ट जाने में. तो इस आधे घंटे में हमें पास कोई काम नहीं है. तो what I'll do is I'll check up the latest weather destination पे, यानी कि श्रीनगर में, and our alternate. I think our alternate will be Delhi today. तो श्रीनगर और दिल्ली का weather I'll check now. I'll also check the satellite picture which is given by IMD, which shows us all the clouds, majorly clouds कहाँ पे, and gives you a good overall picture. Also I'll check up the flight documents. तो हमें flight के documents एक portal होता है या फिर email पे आ जाते हैं. तो I can check those flight documents and get an idea about the flight early on. So this is IMD's official website, and as you can see here, it's a very beautiful infrared image of India, and I can have a look at what cloudings do we expect on our flight today. So हम जाएंगे दिल्ली से, which is here, all the way to Srinagar, which is there. So as you can see यहाँ पे बीच में थोड़ी बहुत clouding मिलने वाली है हमें, but otherwise mostly it's pretty clear and should be a pretty easy flight today. So almost at the airport now. I'm done checking the flight documents and I'm done checking the latest weather. So now I'll not be heading to the aircraft. अभी मैं जाने वाला हूँ into something known as a flight dispatch. So it's every airline's office at the airport. At that office I'm gonna do my BA, which is my breath analyzer test, to prove कि मैंने alcohol नहीं पी रखी है. I'll be checking the flight documents, taking a printout of all of them. I'll also be meeting my first officer for the flight, and then after doing all of that stuff, we will head towards the aircraft.